Have you noticed how fast the world is changing? Global business today is shaped by some incredible trends, and being able to talk about these trends in English is a must. So in this video, we're going to discuss 5 of the most exciting trends happening today and offer interesting vocabulary that you can use when discussing these issues at work. Once we complete this lesson, be sure to watch the next couple of lessons coming up this weekend, where we will dive deeper into specialized vocabulary to discuss global trends, as well as economic and financial movements. Once released, the new lessons will be available through links at the end of this video. Let's get started. The first megatrend happening today is regionalization, and this is a bit of a shift from what we've seen in the past few decades, because regionalization is kind of the opposite of globalization. Globalization means businesses are expanding everywhere, whereas regionalization, from the word regional, means that companies are focusing more on their local markets. Companies are now investing in their own regions instead of going global. A great example of the shift is nearshoring, which means that companies are also moving their operations closer to home rather than outsourcing overseas. But why is this trend happening today? Why are companies trying to secure the supply chains by finding customers and suppliers closer to home? Well, in my opinion, there are 4 main causes: climate change, pandemic outbreaks, political tensions, and of course, financial uncertainty. Let's take a closer look at these causes. Climate change is pushing businesses to consider their environmental impact more seriously than ever. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes and floods, they can disrupt global supply chains and production. By reorganizing operations, companies can minimize their environmental footprint and enhance their sustainability. For example, sourcing materials locally reduces transportation emissions and helps mitigate climate change effects. The same concept applied in the COVID-19 pandemic, which highlighted the weakness of the global supply chains. Businesses faced significant challenges during COVID when borders closed and shipping routes were disrupted. This experience led many of the companies to rethink their dependencies on suppliers far away. By regionalizing, businesses enhance their resilience for future disruptions as well, ensuring a more reliable supply for goods and services. Another cause is growing political tensions and trade disputes, such as those between the US and China, which have caused companies to reassess their international strategies. Tariffs and restrictions can make it more costly to operate globally, and as a result, many organizations are prioritizing regional partnerships to lessen the risks associated with international trade. Companies can build stronger relationships with local suppliers and customers and reduce their exposure to geopolitical uncertainties. As a result of this, there's a growing financial uncertainty in markets that has made it challenging for companies to predict things like their costs and to maintain profitability. Regionalization allows businesses to stabilize their expenses by operating in markets with a more predictable economic condition. Additionally, local sourcing can lower your logistical costs as well, making it easier to manage budgets and cash flow. The second megatrend is blockchain technology. You've probably heard of it in relation to cryptocurrencies, but blockchain is so much more. In simple words, blockchain is a type of technology that allows information to be stored in a way that is secure, transparent, and difficult to change. Here's a simple breakdown of what it is and how it works. Imagine a notebook where you can write down all the transactions or information. Once something is written down, it can't be easily erased or changed. That's what a blockchain does. It's kind of a digital version of a notebook. Now, the information in a blockchain is stored in blocks. Each block contains a list of transactions or data. When a block is filled with information, it gets added to the chain of previous blocks, creating a chain of data, hence the name blockchain. Now, instead of being stored in a single place like a traditional bank, the blockchain is spread across many computers all around the world. This means that no single person or organization controls it, and everyone can see the same information, making it more transparent and secure. It's also very secure since each block in the chain is linked to the previous block using complex mathematical codes. If someone tries to change information in one block, it would change the code for that block, and it wouldn't match the code for the next block. This makes it very hard for anyone to tamper with the information. Now, blockchain is best known for its use in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but it can also be used in many other areas. For example, it can help track stuff. So it can verify identities, ensure secure voting systems. Actually, one of my students is currently using the blockchain technology to track high-end fashion items across the supply chain to ensure their timely delivery and, make the customers happier. Amazing, right? Another trend that's making waves is the rise of the woke culture and inclusion. The woke culture refers to social awareness and activism that focuses on issues like social justice, equality, and inclusivity. For companies to be considered woke, they need to apply 3 basic rules. Number 1, companies need to be aware of social issues, because being woke means being aware of problems like racism, sexism, discrimination, and understanding how they affect different groups of people. Companies also need to advocate for change, since the woke culture encourages people to speak out against injustice and work towards creating a more equitable society. This can involve protesting, supporting marginalized communities, or promoting policies that aim to reduce inequality. And also, companies need to adopt this inclusivity. This emphasis on importance of including diverse voice and perspective is important in ensuring that everyone is treated fairly and with respect regardless of their background. A prime example of how large organizations like Google and Apple are focusing on inclusive hiring practices and diversity training is leading to a more equitable workplace. And they're also engaging in community outreach programs to ensure diverse talent is recruited and supported everywhere. Megatrend number 4 is, of course, artificial intelligence, which is everywhere. But one area where it's really making an impact is customer experience. AI is transforming how companies interact with their customers, using chatbots, predictive analytics, and personalized marketing. For example, AI-driven customer support systems like those that Amazon uses can handle complex queries and improve customer satisfaction by providing 24/7 support without any human intervention. Additionally, companies are using AI to analyze consumer behavior, allowing for targeted marketing strategies that enhance customer engagement. Now, imagine a robot being able to personalize your shopping experience from start to end, and maybe even producing the product you want through a 3D printer. Sounds overwhelming, right? If you want to know more about AI and what kind of language to use when discussing AI in business, feel free to watch my special lesson on AI in business. And the final trend we will be talking about today that most people are really into is this whole anti-aging industry of health and wellness. Simply speaking, the business of how to live forever. As people become more health conscious, they seek ways to maintain their vitality and appearance. And that's why the market for anti-aging products and wellness solutions has exploded recently. Biohacking is a growing movement that involves using science, technology, and personal experimentation to enhance health, well-being, and overall performance. Often referred to as the do-it-yourself biology, biohackers seek to optimize their physical and mental abilities by understanding and manipulating their biological systems. Biohacking involves a wide range of practices, from simple lifestyle changes to more advanced medical innovation. Some people may follow specific diets like ketogenic or intermittent fasting to improve energy levels and metabolic health. Others may take vitamins, minerals, and nootropics to boost brain performance and overall health. And some use devices to track their fitness, heart rate, and sleep quality. But what's even more interesting are the medical innovations connected to longevity, like genetic testing. Some biohackers are using genetic testing to understand their health risks and change their lifestyle accordingly. Some may also go as far as surgery to avoid developing a given disease. Well, I guess it's all a matter of personal choice. But the truth of the matter is that even if these things don't extend our life, they will certainly increase the quality of our lives as we enter our final years. Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to look out for my next 2 videos coming out this weekend, where we will dive deeper into global and financial trend vocabulary that will help you have these conversations and sound confident like a leader. Have a great day, and I'll see you in our next video.